pursued by wild warriors while claiming territory by boxing it in. Claim all four corners and you become the pursuer of the now chicken warriors. That's it, right? Wrong. Now you're a paint roller pursued by persistent pigs as you paint your way across the screen. It's Amidar, a slightly wacky, weird, wonderful world where a crazy cast of characters go ape in a mad maze chase. You're going fishing in Angler Dangler, and you can make the biggest catch by positioning yourself to throw your hook to the best spot, then reeling in your catch past hazardous rocks and snags. This is a wet one, but if you hook some big ones, give them to Jeff to clean and we could have a great meal after the show. It's Angler Dangler. Oh, Everett, lucky you, you're going to get to eat ants and worms and bees, because now you're an anteater. Just zap those ants with the tip of your tongue and up they go. Good. Careful though, those ants can get you if they touch anything but the tip of your tongue, so be ready to pull out fast. And you need to slip up behind the nice juicy worms. And the sweet little bees are the hardest of all to get. I hope you're hungry, because there's a lot of fat bugs to eat in Anteater. This game is awesome. Laserdisc technology puts you in the cockpit of a space fighter whose mission is to seek out and destroy alien enemies bent on taking over the Earth. Your journey will take you from spacey encounters to low-flying experiences. Prepare for the challenge of Astron Belt. The money is yours for the taking. Grab it up and hurry to the waiting wheelbarrow on the surface and plunge into the mine for more. Defend yourself with the pickaxe, or hop aboard a passing ore cart for a ride into another area of the mine. Save time and steps by taking the mine elevator to the surface. If a guard is in hot pursuit, slow him up by sacrificing one of the money bags. You're the bagman, and your goal is dough. Power of Varga lives to destroy Earth. But now there is a being more powerful than Varga, Vega, more... Beware, the power of Varga lives to destroy Earth. But now there is a being more powerful than Varga, Vega, more machine than man, born to fight to save the human race with the goddess Luna at his side. Earthlings endowed with superhuman powers by Luna join the battle. But first, Vega must find all of the 9 images of Luna in this laser fantasy. And then, Vega's battle begins. There you are. Where you don't know. Why? You don't know that either. But you learn fast to watch out for the robots because they don't want you there. And just when you've got them under control, in comes the bouncing happy face. Not happy at all. It's the evil Otto, and you can't do a thing about it. It's invincible, so stay clear, or you know what? Zapped again. How'd you get yourself into this mess? Well, when you're lost in this crazy world, it's easy to be a little bit berserk.
Jeff, what a creepy intro for a creepy game, and you're one of the creepies yourself. You're the Black Widow, seeking out all those who get trapped in your web, zapping them out, shoving the eggs over the side or into the center of the web for even more points. And some of the intruders turn into grub snakes when they're zapped. Grab these up and keep the web clean. You're a fat and happy Black Widow.
Blaster is a space flight simulator that'll take you on a journey into the fourth dimension, where you'll engage in a fierce battle with clever anti-forces and bold configurations while avoiding collisions with barriers. Journey through time tunnels to rescue spacemen floating helplessly in the black void. There is no space to hide now. You must boldly go where few men have gone before, and it's gonna be a blast. It's amazing blueprint, and our hero JJ follows the plans to build his machine as fast as he can to save the fair Daisy damsel from the clutches of the mean Ollie Ogre. In and out of houses he goes, finding machine parts, avoiding terrible foes. But watch out, JJ. Sneaking Pete's on the prowl, and Fuzzy Wuzzy's a mean old owl. But JJ's most often smart, and certainly a hero with a heart. Watch out, this is a messy one. There's crumbs, ants, and greasies, and there's just you to clean them up. Stay away from the brushes and sponges until your bubble has a mouth. Score big by grabbing the broom and then sweeping up the cockroach. The Beermans have gotten themselves into a little mess, but looks like a great time to clean up. It's the 25th century, and your mission as Buck Rogers is to liberate the planet of Zoom from the evil source ship. Race through heavily armed channels, through formidable smasher tunnels, and around the towering spires of a cosmic city, avoiding alien ships and heavy ground forces to reach the enemy source ship. You're the superhero of all time on a mission to rescue a planet. You're Buck Rogers. It's time to put the pedal to the metal and roll on down the speedway. Or, if you'd rather, fly on down the speedway, because you're not driving a regular car. Yours can jump over, as well as go around cars and other hazards you'd otherwise run into. Watch out for the rocks. Push your way through the cars and jump when you can't drive, because you're a bump and jump away from winning. Help Chef Peter Pepper build a burger. Collect patties, cheese, lettuce, and of course, buns. For bonus points, catch the pursuing hot dog, egg, and pickle in the burger. And if you can't catch them, immobilize them briefly by shaking pepper their way. Complete a burger on the platter and feast on your success. It's burger time. It's burning rubber. Time to put the pedal to the metal and roll on down the speedway. Or if you'd rather, fly on down the speedway, because you're not driving a regular car. Yours can jump over as well as go around cars and other hazards you'd otherwise run into. Watch out for the rocks. Push your way through the cars and jump when you can't drive, because you're burning rubber. Well, Tim and Danny, one of you is Frogman, able to dive to astounding depths to find and recover treasure long since forgotten in the deep. On your mission, you'll be met by invincible crabs that you must outwit, but the fish can be speared for a tasty meal later. You're Frogman, not quite able to leap tall buildings, but you're pretty good underwater in Calypso. This planet is car crazy. On this world, the leader is chosen by how well he drives. Some say that's the superior method of choosing a leader to all the others used in the galaxy. This is the ultimate test for any challenger to world leadership. The rules are simple. There aren't any, except the old one, keep off the grass. Drive on the road, or drive in the river. It's all the same. Reach the 9th checkpoint and foil them all and become the new supreme king of the world in change lanes. And Jeff, if they beat your score... was a dark night, with just a slight taste of rain in the air. I was on a job down at the local hangout, taking care of some counterfeit lettuce. Then, there she was, in trouble. What could I do? I couldn't walk away. Not from her. I had to go after her, even if it meant taking on that scoundrel, Count Draco. You see, it was easy to take on almost anything, because I knew she was going to be worth it. Cliffhanger. Welcome to the Congo, where you are in hot pursuit of Bongo the gorilla, climbing up steep cliffs, jumping across waterfalls, avoiding treacherous coconuts, and on the upper cliffs, jumping up and down to keep the monkeys off your back before they gang up on you and throw you over. Once you reach the top, you can move on to Snake Lake, Rhino Ridge, and Lazy Lagoon. Congo Bongo, it's a bloody good Wadsworth Edwards, that's what I'm going to call you, Jeff. Come in, Earth. This is the mothership of the Cosmic Chasm Space Station. Our station has been seized by a hostile force we cannot reclaim, so we must destroy. We are launching one of our smallest ships to maneuver through the tunnels and the chasm of the station. Our mission, to reach the central power core, destroy it, and then flee the way we came before we, too, are destroyed. Wish us well in the Cosmic Chasm. This is a fantasy land where you magically become Bentley Bear, lost in a land where jewels line the streets and flow from the Crystal Castle. Gather them up, but be wary of magical creatures that guard them like walking trees and gem eaters that collect the gems themselves. If you can get to one of the gem eaters while he's swallowing a gem, you can make big points. And there's a magic cat and once in a while a honey pot that will also score big points. This is a land of mystery and magic. You're on a trip to the Crystal Castle. Is a three-dimensional strategy game to capture the treasure star. By traveling through the cubes, avoiding or eliminating tunnel hazards and the treasure guardians. It's an ominous laser fantasy inside the cubes. Cube Quest. Yeah, I'm wide awake down here, Jeff, and I'll ask Tom to come down and join me. We might get a little bit blue from holding our breath, but I know Tom will dig us out of here by getting through those tunnels, clearing out those monsters by dropping rocks, getting a bonus by having a veggie snack, pumping up those nasties Puka and Fygar till they explode, or just hitting the pump once or twice to escape. This is one dirty job, Dig Dug, but you asked for it. You are Tron, locked in a deadly battle with the warrior Sark, protector of a world that is pure energy, caught in an arena from which the only escape is victory. Electrifying light discs, guided by energy spots, are your only hope of de-rezzing Sark. Avoid his advances by jumping from disc to disc, or by using your special deflect power. But for you now, survival lies only in the discs of Tron. Domino Man it is. Domino Man's your name, and building a domino chain is your game. But there's a mean old bully and a pesky bee out to stop you. Whack the bee with the domino, or jump on the bully's head. You're the Domino Man. You're Jumpman, and your goal is to rescue the lady from Donkey Kong. Reach the top and score points by jumping over the barrels hurled down on you by Donkey Kong. Make extra points by jumping up to get the hammer, and then use it to smash the barrels and the fireballs on that level. Move on up the ladder, jumping barrels and avoiding fireballs to reach the second hammer. Reach the top, and Donkey Kong grabs the lady and moves up, and you begin again.
Mario, beware of Donkey Kong Jr. He's crafty, he's fearless, and out to rescue Papa Kong from your clutches, scoring points as he climbs, avoiding the brigade of snapping jaws, A-beating birds, and energy pods. Watch out, Mario. The son of Donkey Kong is out to rescue Papa.
Donkey Kong is back, and he's bopping you with coconuts and stinging you with bees. He's mean, and getting you is not enough. He wants your flowers, too. Spray those bugs, and make Donkey Kong let go of the super spray so you can spray even higher. Beating the beast is going to be a real shot to the old ego, but getting beat is a stinging experience in Donkey Kong 3.
This is Doradon, a mean little beastie who's brought along a few friends and some fire pots to make your life miserable. Avoid these at all costs, unless the Doradon gets cold and changes into an ice cream cone. Then you can pursue him. Meanwhile, there's question marks and rotating spirals to capture, and once in a while, fruit for big points. Spin all the doors, changing them to white once they've been spun, and then you can move on to the next challenge. It's Doradon, and the beasties are out.
Once upon a time, long ago, a fierce dragon captured the fair Daphne, and only Dirk came forth to join the quest. All others cringed and hid, and even Dirk was a little shaken, but he was not swayed. The dragon would be his, and the princess would be his reward. Now, you are Dirk, and the challenge is yours. It's elevator action. Your Agent 17, codename Otto, Master Spy Extraordinaire. Your mission? To penetrate security, locate all secret documents, and make your escape to a waiting getaway car. Make your way through the building using the elevators or the stairs. Find secret documents behind red doors. Avoid or immobilize the enemy agents, or if you must, eliminate them. We must have all secret documents. It's up to you now, Agent 17, in elevator action. Sam, you're a space cadet flying through the depths of space at warp speed, avoiding or destroying oncoming aliens. When one flying pattern is complete, another begins as you explore the mysteries of outer space aboard your very own ship. You are the Explorer. Well, you see, it's like this. I love ice cream, all kinds, and I'll do anything to get it. And in Food Fight, that can mean anything. I can run right for it, gobble it up for points, or I can take my time, fling a little food along the way at the pursuing chefs for more points, or lure them into holes, being careful to avoid them myself. But I must reach the ice cream before it melts. One false move and, oh yuck, the food is on me. It's Food Fight. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm on the wrong side of the street and the wrong side of the river. What a perplexing situation. A frog shouldn't have to deal with this. But if I can just hop fast enough to get past those speeding humans who'd squish and run without batting an eye, then I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump across the river on the backs of the turtles and logs to my own little pad. And maybe I might take a lady frog home with me. There's so many big decisions to be made when you're a frogger. spacey battle with the Galaga fleet, a band of bees and bats out to cut your space journey short. Fire on these out-of-this-world insects for points while avoiding Galaga's tractor beam. It pulls you in and forces you to call up more ships. Free the captured ship for double the firepower against this formidable foe. Be cunning and clever, and you can be victorious against Galaga. We are the Galaxians, and we have but a single ship to stop the attacking aliens. We can zap them while they're in formation, or get them in flight for bigger points. And if we can zap the flagship and its escorts, that's best of all, for we are the Galaxians.
If you like grapes a lot, there's 4 different far-out kinds for you here. Use your bouncer to knock the ball into them. As they fall, it's points for you. The more that fall, the better. Get a bunch at a time for the highest points, but don't miss the ball, because every time you miss, the ball turns red and you score no points no matter how many grapes fall. And a miss means that the grapes close in faster. And these grapes are a sweet threat, but a deadly enemy. It's Gruflop.
Your mission, Kailers, if you choose to accept it, is to travel to alien planets, wipe out enemy bunkers, gathering fuel units, and making the solar system safe for future generations of space pioneers. Protect yourself with the shield. Go for completing your mission in the shortest period of time for bigger bonus points. You're traveling in worlds beyond our own in Gravitar. It's the Guzzler, a waterman putting out fireballs, flashes, and demons, collecting more water from puddles, or by just walking if he's completely empty. The faster he extinguishes the fire, the bigger the points. He's a waterman, the Guzzler.
Right, Jeff, this is a great game, especially the sound. In Gyrus, it's black and cold, and you long only for Earth. You alone face the forces of evil. You alone dodge and fire, destroying those you can as you soar homeward from the outer edges of the universe. Even now, you approach Neptune, one planet closer to Earth than home and light, alone on the only thing you now call home, the spaceship Gyrus.
Is playing. It's a video whack-a-mole. Watch carefully and move fast as the moles pop up from their burrows. Whack away for points and keep an eye out for King Mole, because he's worth even more points. It's heads, not tails, worth the score when you whack a mole on Holy Mo. Space Cadet Runcer here. All systems are go. Weapons fully operational. Ready on the anti-air zapper. The approaching malicious space agents headed for the ground bases of the alien Zogs. I'm going to rely heavily on my computer Rabbit to give me a power surge for critical situations. If there's anybody out there, this is Space Cadet Runcer of the planet Earth. Going in.
Okay, Mike, you asked for it. Here you are in deep space, millions of miles from home. And if that's not enough, there's UFOs everywhere. Track them down with your scanner, then home in and zap away. Everyone zapped means points. It's a space journey. wild alien groupies have seized the rock group Journey's electro-supercharged instruments. Now they must trek through hazardous obstacles in quest of each instrument and then battle their way back to the Scarab vehicle. When all 5 instruments are recovered, Journey plays a concert while Herbie guards the stage from the groupies. It's Journey, a rockin' game.
Jousting is not a game. Jousting is a way of life, sire. Ride proudly on thy ostrich, topping thy opponents from their mounts. Strike them soundly from the top, then grab up the eggs that fall before they can hatch into more foes. Flap thy wings to avoid danger, and enter into the manly sport of jousting. Thy game, sire, is Joust. You're on a jungle hunt, swinging through the trees, out monkeying the gorillas that threaten your grip, all in the hope of rescuing the fair maid. Kidnapped by savages. Score points as you swing, then plunge into the river, avoiding man-eaters and the mysterious murk. But don't forget to surface for air, or your journey could be cut short. Keep up the hunt, for the maiden awaits somewhere beyond.
Space, the final frontier, a battlefield of man against alien. Everything is your enemy, even time. Destroy all aliens before time runs out and a bonus is yours. But fail to do so, and they change into even more powerful UFOs. Use your laser beam on the enemy space capsules, and then capture the escaping astronauts. It's the final frontier, a battlefield of man against alien. Everything is your enemy, even time. Destroy all aliens before time runs out and a bonus is yours. But fail to do so, and they change into even more powerful UFOs. Use your laser beam on the enemy space capsules, and then capture the escaping astronauts. It's the first day of a new era, and perhaps its last. It's up to you in Juno First.
You're on a mission to rescue Princess Lisa from the Beast. First, collect the pieces of your weapon, the glaive, avoiding the crushing boulders. Then, begin the adventure, picking up your army for points, defending yourself with the glaive. And that's a magic weapon that always returns. You are Kroll.
She's a lady, but a bug too, and other bugs are her specialty. If she can gobble them up, she's happy. If she can gobble them up when they're special, she's extra happy. It doesn't take much to make her happy, but it takes a lot of bugs. The ladybug. It's a game of cops and robbers with locking chambers, and reappearing money bags and other point-scoring novelties. Your Super D nickname in a game of chase with Stiffy, Smarty, Scaredy, and Silly. Lure them into chambers and lock them up while you escape to capture points. Your Super D cruising to a maze and adventure in a game of lock and chase. You're parachuted into a mystery, a lost tomb of dark chambers and strange beings. You are the alien here, but there are treasures for the taking, and you can't resist the temptation as you wind your way through the chambers, searching for the way out of the lost tomb. Mach 3 combines the speed of the F-15 fighter with the thrills of laser game realism, and suddenly you're a part of an experience unlike any other, traveling at mind-boggling speeds, seeking out enemy targets which are enhanced by your onboard computer. You're about to take an incredibly realistic ride into the space age, traveling at Mach 3 speeds. Hang on, Owen.